Next up is somebody that, well, without his help, we wouldn't have got started in Austin. And we needed his help. We needed it because of the state law. We needed the legislature's support. And because of that, I kidded Chris before everything started that I was going to get him outside of his comfort zone and ask him to speak for 30 minutes, but seeing as not many people have chairs, I guess we'll keep him down to a couple minutes. Please give a big warm applause for Representative Chris Turner.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, I don't know if it would have gotten me out of my comfort zone so much. I think it would have gotten y'all out of your comfort zone if I talked for 30 minutes. It is a real pleasure to be here today with all of you, and today represents the end of a long process to get this project off the ground, but more importantly, it represents, I think, the beginning of the next phase of this project, which has the potential to bring so much to the citizens of this community. And I was pleased to be able to play a small role in this project, working with your city leaders and business leaders to make this a reality. You know, about a year and a half ago, shortly after I was elected, I was meeting with mayors, council members, city managers from all the cities in our district. And so I went to lunch with Bob Hart and Mayor Langcourse. I'm sure they remember this. And I said, well, you know, what can we be working on to help Kennedale? And so, you know, other cities I met with, you know, they had some general ideas and said, well, we're going to get a list and get back to you. Well, once you know, Bob and David not only had a ready answer for me, they actually had a bill written that they placed in front of me and said, this is what we'd like for you to work on. And I think that speaks to their vision and their tenacity in this project, along with the entire council. But the bill was to create the Town Center Development District, and I was honored to be able to introduce that legislation and get it to the House, and Senator Davis worked hard to pass it through the Senate. And to me, this is a great example of a public-private partnership that's really going to have a meaningful difference for this community and the citizens here. One of the things I've learned over the last couple of years in talking with Kennedale leaders and residents is that, you know, one of the challenges this city faces is there's not enough retail development here, and that makes the city budget and other budgets rely disproportionately on local property taxes. So if we want to get to the point where we can maybe relieve some pressure on property taxpayers, retail development is going to be essential. And so that has long-term implications for this community. And more fundamentally, on a personal level, you know, just families in this community. We have a lot of young families here. I was at Kennedale Junior High a couple weeks ago talking to a 7th grade class, and you know, parents want to be able to have an opportunity to take their family out to dinner or take them to the park, and Kennedale residents shouldn't have to go to Arlington or Mansfield or Fort Worth every time they want to go out and have a bite to eat or to see a doctor or some of the other essential services that we don't have right now. So I'm optimistic that with this development getting underway, we're going to reach a point where we're going to have a lot more to offer for the citizens of Kennedale and make a big difference for the local economy here. So I thank you for the opportunity to be a part of it. Thanks for being here today. Mayor, thank you again for your leadership in making this happen.
Thank you, Chris.